Hey guys, Jimmy here and welcome back to RaceRoom for another video. Now, like the majority of you guys, yesterday I was watching the Bathurst 12 hours and that event absolutely captivated me, so I knew that I had to make a video as soon as it was over. So here we are doing that now. We're going to be doing a 12 lap race at Bathurst, not quite 12 hours, but I don't really have the time or hard drive space to do that, unfortunately. And we're going to be driving, of course, the mighty, the formidable Nissan GTR Godzilla. So, what other car are you going to pick around here, really? We're racing in the GTR 3 class, which is pretty much full of outdated GT3 cars, bar this and the Bentley, but it makes a good racing regardless, so it shouldn't matter too much. As you can see, AI are set to 113%, so a decent challenge. I've been sort of tweaking them to get them to my level, and I think that's a good level for me to be able to race, commentate, and sort of look semi-competent. And we're going to be doing a rolling start, because a standing start around here would be an absolute fustercluck, and I'm not really into that idea, to be honest. So I hope you guys are ready, because I sure am. 12 laps of Bathurst coming up, 36 cars taking the green flag. Rolling start, here we go, waiting to cross the start finish line. See how many cars there are in front of us. They're all our target for this race, and away we go. Gonna pull to the inside straight away. Try and gain a position there, try not to go too wide, because not much grip out there at G1. And there we go, through there, already locked onto the back of this Corvette, and you're going to see why I chose the GTR, because like in real life we have that straight line speed advantage that I love oh so much about the GTR. Past the Corvette, past the Glickenhaus number 1, can we get the number 2 Glickenhaus as well? No, we can't. Yes we can. Oh, I don't know, it's going to be tight on the curb. The inside, got to give a little bit of room to Glick on the outside though, really squeezing me to the apex there, making it as difficult as possible. Got to make up as many positions as we can right at the start here, because of course AI just spread out and it makes things difficult. Glickenhaus on our inside, and turn up the traction control a couple of steps just before we start the race, so until the tyres warm up and get to a point where they aren't going to slip around so much, and we'll turn it down a bit more once we get into the race. 6th gear, just trying to keep it out of the wall. This is a very difficult one, I can very rarely get it right round here on the skyline now. And then downhill, just trying to find my way through. 4GT in front, locked on, and through the dipper. Boing, there we go. Scrapping gears on the way downhill, now down to Forest Elbow. Brake a little bit on the way in, and then brake hard on the downhill section. Can we get around the outside of the 4GT? I don't think so. I'm going to try and cut in. Didn't quite make that work there, but again, we're going to have that straight line speed. It's going to save us. This thing's a bit of a boat over the top of the mountain, so we get our advantage down the straight. Here we go. Oh, look at us go. Come on, GTR. Look at the speed. Even with the car in front with a slipstream, we're still gaining on him. Oh, heavy on the brakes there. Just managed not to go into the back of the Corvette. 40 seems to go to the inside. No, but the Corvette slow blocks the GT line pass. 2 for 1. Thank you very much. I can't actually see my speed on my gears from where I'm driving right now because my physical steering wheel's in the way. So I'm guessing what going in from this corner. I should be in second now for third. And now fourth. Second gear we're going to take for T1, so it's down 3 gears. A bit of contact with the car behind it, muscled. What is that? Can't actually see what that is. I think it might be an R8. I know it's a McLaren, I'm completely wrong, but again, what are you going to do about that, boy? Look at the straight line, I love it. Godzilla rules this mountain. Third gear. Coming up to the cutting now, just trying to get a good smooth run out of there. AI's all bunched up here. They're so competitive around here, makes us such good racing. Down to second gear. Just waiting for my chance to get onto the throttle. There you go. Inside wheel spinning a little bit there. And throttle, but we're okay. Guys in front fighting as well. It's going to make things easier for me once I actually get there. Oh, side by side through the fast left-hander. Oh, GT gets sort of rubbed against the wall there. There's another McLaren's looking at me. I'm getting backed into the McLaren, which is what I don't want. He's going to go to the right. No, he's still there. Oh my Christ. I think he's going to get a bit of contact from behind, I think, as... Oh, Corvette muscles his way past the McLaren in the background. Wrong gear, Jimmy. There you go. A flash of power as we shift down a gear. Now just have to wait right on the stern there. Better contact with the Ford in front, but I'm now going to get the boost because guess what? Godzilla boys. Oh, really squeezed to the inside there, but now we can let the V6 run away with it. Coming up to the back of a rough GT3. Again, using that speed advantage, going to try to go around the outside. No, he sort of covers it, or does he? No, I'm going to pull him behind. It's not really I want to try just yet. I'm not too desperate. We're only early in the race at the moment. Only coming around to complete our second lap. 7.3 set by one of the Bentleys. GT looking at the inside there. Again, wrong gear. Should be in second gear there, but fourth. Not bad. We're up into the 27th spot. Look at the inside of Hell corner. Oh, that rough really didn't want to give that position away. Fine, then I'll wait for the straight. Doesn't matter. I'll just blow past you. GG, Nuri. Bringing the Ford GT behind me with me. Got that speed as well. Now I'm behind a Mustang GT3, not a car that I've actually seen before in my life, so it's pretty cool to see it, I guess, in this imaginary series. Third gear. Up to the cutting again. Gonna pull to the outside. Oh, that's getting narrow. Okay, scary. We're good. Around the outside, come on, make it work. On the throttle. No, I'm getting muscled from the inside now. No, you don't. AI really takes every opportunity around here. Side by side, still side by side, still side by side, still side by side. Gonna have to let him have it. The rough just absolutely embarrasses me. That is AI, ladies and gentlemen. That is impressive AI. Oh, I'm just awful through there. Just did not get the line right on the way in. Now downhill again. That rough really making tracks past the Mustang already. Going downhill, coming into the dipper. How these guys do this in real life for 2-3 hours at a time, I don't know. I'm forced to go around the outside there. Oh, Mustang cuts in front, a little bit of contact to the front there. Even the mighty V8 Mustang has nothing compared to Godzilla. Absolutely nothing. See you later. Try and follow this rough through. He seems to have a good pace at the moment. What sort of speed are we doing? Nearly 180 miles an hour. Before we brake hard down to third gear. Very hard. Did I just go around the outside of the rough? I went around the outside of the rough in the GTR! Oh my Christ! But here he comes back again. Braking's a bit tardy into there. Oh! Backhand wants to get away from me there. Just not the best turn in by me. 25th spot now. Top 10 in this race would be fantastic. I don't think we're going to get there, but that's definitely the aim. See the big line of cars in front of me there. No one specifically getting away. I think there's still a Bentley leading it as well. Got to get our GTR up there. Got to get our brick up into the top 10. GTR for Best Brick 2017. Third gear again. I call that very slow. On the apex, going to try and run it around the outside, carry the speed again, getting very bloody narrow through there. AI really squeezes you. Every AI is Schumacher. Dropped the gear a bit too quickly then. Rear end broke free, but just managed to cut it and then drifted round the cutting. That's how you do it. The first time we've not had AI all around us coming up the mountain. And I would be the first to admit that Bathurst is not one of my best tracks. The track that I've always found very intimidating. You can see why. I'm not exactly the fastest rounds here, but good God is it fun when you get a car that works. Down the gear again, coming up to another Mustang and a rough. Just trying to find a nice clean line through here, which isn't great to be honest. I had to turn in a couple of times there. I'll turn the traction control down a step now. Increments of about 7% for me. Mustang sitting right under the road. I'm going to go to the outside. It shouldn't really matter by the time I get down to the chase because we're going to have the overlap. There it is. Double place gain in the straight line. Can we embarrass this rough as well? No. Oh, Christ almighty. Although, look at this time we made up in the braking there. Oh, Christ. Rough very slow through there. Big crash. Mustang wants some as well. Here he comes. Rough on the inside. GTR on the outside. This isn't going to end well. Gives us the corner. Mustang comes with us. That front end of the GTR. Probably a little bit caved in right now. Doesn't matter. Still going. Oh, corner. Oh, and then we get a little bit of a respite coming up the hill before we do it all over again. And already my mind is a little bit fatigued as we go into 6th gear there. A little bit of a complaint by the car, but we're okay. Late braking a little bit there. Just missed my braking zone a tiny bit. That's going to allow the Mustang behind to gain up a little bit of time. Into the cutting again. 2nd gear. Oh, I see the car sliding a little bit there. On the way into the corner. Yeah, getting a nice little bit of rotation there from the rear end. That's what I wanted. We'll try and take the right line for there. Don't touch that curb on the inside. It looks not close enough, but you touch that and dead. Same as that wall there. I just grazed it on the way, and it's so difficult to tell with this car. It's so wide. Brick.exe. Oh, the brakes. Not quite going the way I want them to there. Locking onto the back of this Corvette though. It's got to wait. Seems like an age to wait. This Corvette is pretty quick in a straight line. But guess what? It's not as quick as the mighty GTR. Nothing is. In the slipstream now. Going to pull to the inside. AI just sitting in the middle of the road, making it very difficult for me. Doesn't matter though, I can just drive past you, player! No choice but to go to the inside then. I wasn't going to make that corner otherwise. That's what you call a dive bomb, but oh, the Corvette's back! The Corvette's come back at me! Absolutely no respite here. Cars everywhere, all the time, rough up the inside. You have to give him the room, but he hasn't got the drive out the corner. Luckily able to maintain position up into 21st place now. Could be 20th if I didn't lose it to the Corvette. I need to be in between 2nd and 3rd. There's not a gear there. It's so frustrating. Doesn't matter though, because again we're going to have that DTR BOP come into play. Close enough for a move? I don't think so. Close enough to really harry the Corvette in front though. You see him into the braking zone getting very sideways, just moving around on the brakes. Into the cutting once more. Oh my Christ, bit of contact with the car in front. Front end of this GTR is looking very second hand by now, I imagine. Let's the rough get back into play again. Look up the inside. No, it's not. Squeeze him! Bit of contact there at the rear. This AI has no chill. Focus on getting back onto the rear end of this Corvette after embarrassing myself. Down the gear, on the power. Explosion of power. Such a good feeling. Oh my god, the car in front is so much worse under the brakes. I think we're okay though. Well, the front end of this. I need a pair of bull bars in front of this GTR. I'm going to just pull to the outside, get it done nice and quickly before we get to the chase. Take my own line when braking. Hopefully that'll be us done with that Corvette for now. A bit earlier on the brakes there just to make sure I got it into the corner. A lot cleaner this lap, us up into 20th place. Need to really watch out with these contacts. It's quite difficult sometimes. You get a little bit caught out by the AI braking. Second gear on exit there just to get the power out the corner. You see just how in between the gear we are. It's so frustrating because, for whatever reason, I wasn't able to amend it before starting the race. Doesn't matter too much though. The car is still good. GTR still on a charge. Hug that inside curb. Don't touch it though. There you go. Now get on the throttle. There you go. Just drift out to the left. Then find your line going into the cutting. Down 2 gears, almost touch this wall on the inside, then get on the power. There it is. A little bit of wall spin from the back as the car complains as I smash the throttle. Now the most difficult part of the course. To keep it pinned through here. In real life, I'm told it's flat through here. Definitely not flat for me. something that I'm not comfortable doing, maybe in setup, maybe just in driving style, but get through there in one piece is what I'm happy with. Now downhill, car feels almost out of control down here. As I'm explaining that, as I hit the wall big time, doing an angle. Luckily my car is impervious to damage, because I knew I was going to hit that wall at some point in this video. I think it's impervious to damage. I think I turned that off. That's just how easy it is to get loose down there. As soon as you get sideways, as soon as you aren't braking in a straight line, your brakes aren't doing their job, you're just a passenger. A little bit of a gap now, a bit of a bubble, but again, this straight line sequence bring us hopefully to the group in front. Tyre wear and fuel usage is on, so the car will get lighter as we go through this race. 7 laps completed now from the leader. Only 5 to go, going past relatively quickly around here. What we're doing is concentrating all the time. You have a little bit of a respite on the straights, but as soon as you get to the mountains, 100% concentration. No place to gain that lap. A bit better through there, but I'm just not really happy with that gearing. I'll say it every lap because it just that's what I feel every lap going through there. I want a bit more kick out the corner, but I'm not getting it. Just taking a little bit of a there you go, shift gear on the downhill seems to work a bit better. Now really drive the front end into the corner. It sticks most of the time. Wasn't on the throttle too quickly though, so not the best line I've taken through there this race. Right. Just lock myself on to the rear of that 4GT in front. There's an R8 up there as well. I think it's the first R8 that I've seen or paid attention to anyway. Get better through there, a bit closer to the wall than I'd like to be though. Like a safety margin, that curb is scary, don't touch it. Have to take a gear down there. The skyline again, just don't touch the wall. Oh, putting a wheel onto the grass though, not really the best thing you want to be doing. You hear the gravel making its way out of the car on the grass. Bouncing over there, maybe the suspension just a little bit soft. Nice and easy, calm through here. You're taking 2 bites there to try and get the car to turn in. And here we go again. In the slipstream of the relatively small compared to us 4GT. Pretty much twice the size of him. Could just ram him off the road if I felt like it, but I'm not going to do that. Again, getting close to that limiter before just throwing the anchors out. And hoping the car slows down. Most of the time it does. Fastest lap of the race there by a Corvette, 2:06.1. The best time round here is around that. Well, I'm sure there are those out there who have done a lot faster than that. That's the best that I can do at the moment. Another lap completed. 2:06.4, not too bad there actually. Actually, third gear is okay for there, as long as you carry the speed. This gear now locked onto the back. There's absolutely nothing the Audi's got compared to the GTR on a straight line. Game, set and match to the brick. In front of him. As we go into the corner just so he has no chance at cutting back under us again. Also a deceptively tough corner this, as you can see the rear end wanting to come round. Having to give that little dab of opposite lock to get us going the way, and there we are up the hill again. Trying not to understeer into that wall on the left. So easy to do in this car with its brick capabilities. Ah, there it is, understeer, don't do it. I had to get the throttle very early there just to make sure I didn't hit anything. Sorry if the commentary's a bit rubbish today guys, I'm really having to concentrate and really not doing very well. Oh, again the car wanting to slide out from underneath me, just about managed to keep it under control this time, just about though. Our tyre's starting to wear a bit now I think. Can't quite throw it in the same way I did before. Maybe go back up on the TC again. Just keep an eye on that mirror. I don't know why I even bother having the mirror on this race down the straight. Nothing anyone can do about it. Again, the run on the Audi is absolutely supreme. We won't even be close enough to do something into the left-hander. Not quite. Took second gear there, just got a bit slow in the apex, but we've closed up substantially on the 51 in front. He goes defensive and then pulls over to sort of take a line. AI just sitting in the middle of a track. So kind of long like get a good run out of Hell Corner. There's a good chance. There you go, fastest lap, 2:05.9. Actually my fastest lap around here so far, so that's a decent enough run. And that was with a really bad mountain. The car getting lighter. There's a Z4 as well. Someone else can give us a bit of a tow hopefully. Going to pull back in front of the Audi. Braking at the 100. In the third gear. Car turned in now, pretty much max throttle now, max throttle. Car struggles a bit as we go uphill. Again, perk of being a powerful car is we just have superior uphill performance, apart from here where I just can't quite get on the power. TC interfering quite a bit there. No wonder I'm just smashing the front. Oh, wide there. You can feel the front tyre scrubbing. Got a bit of a better mountain this time. Every time I go down here it just feels like absolute mayhem. I'm just not in control. I think that's the best way to do it. Just pretend it, you're okay and you'll be fine. I really wonder what that sensation is like in real life. It must be absolutely insane. We've locked onto the back of the Z4 now. I think this is going to be a fast lap as long as we get past the Z4 cleanly. We can look at the difference in acceleration between the two of us. The Z4's got to be the slowest car on track in a straight line. Absolutely nothing you can do about it. It's now sitting in my slipstream, but I'm still just pulling away. V6 OP. Just braking a bit earlier there just for the sake of safety. Top 10 looks like it's not going to be happening as we're on to lap 10 now. Best I can do is just try and make up as many positions as possible before the end of the race. Where are we? 16th position. 2:05.7 again, going faster. Taking second gear there because my entrance was pretty poor. What's this McLaren like in a straight line? Let's find out. Here we go again. Look at the difference! Such a good little brick. But now we're going to get into a corner with the McLaren is superior. Just drives around the outside of me. Let's try and find a nice line through there. I can't quite match the other cars going up the hill, it seems. Just don't quite have that same agility. There you go, just case in point as I go wide again under understeer. Oh, almost touching that wall on the right there, so easy to do. In you go, thank you very much. No, wide, keep your foot in. Braking before the car goes over the crest, just make sure it doesn't get too unsettled. So the tyre's wearing a little bit now. Made up a lot of time there actually, looks like we were very aggressive and it paid off. Back end came a little bit loose there going into the hairpin. Managed not to loop it though, but that would have been an absolute heartbreak at this point. And again, McLaren has absolutely nothing in the straight line, and we can utilise our beast straight line speed. That's a Glickenhaus in front as well. I think it's the highest placed Glickenhaus I've seen so far. Haven't seen it on any other on the scoreboard yet. Oh, take a bit too much curb on the inside there. Bit of a strange line for the chase, but we're okay. Coming on now onto the last lap. We're in 15th place. Can we take 14th and possibly even 13th? I'm not sure. 13th place is quite a way up the road. 14th place hopefully should come on this straight. If I get out of it nicely, which I don't, it's a little bit sideways. I'm going to just sit in that slipstream. It's a done deal, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely done deal. No chance. Now I've got to really focus to try and get onto the back of this BMW in front. That's not going to help. Going wide on entrance. Come on. Just not getting the drive out there. You see the difference between me and the glick behind me. Oh, very wide line to the cutting there. Trying to make it work. Not quite doing so. Tyres a little bit worn. Just touch the brakes there a little bit just to get the front end to rotate. There you go, there's so much more speed in that corner, I just can never find it. Again, a bad run through there. Look how much faster the AI is. That glick. Bit of a cornering advantage over the GTR, but guess what? We're coming up to the straight soon. Saying that, going very wide into the dipper. Oh, very bad. We're going to be catching that BMW in front, and we might be at risk from the greenhouse behind. Luckily, we've got a big ass straight in the way, so we're safe for now. Hopefully, to the end of the race. It's not going to be a win, but it is going to be a top 15 for us. I don't think we're going to catch 13th now, even with the straight line speed of a Nissan. We're 32nd, I think, on the grid, or somewhere around there. Pretty far back, maybe even 35th. Third gear, early braking there just to make sure I get into the corner. This race has been absolutely exhausting, for lack of a better word. Mentally and almost physically as well. Force feedback has turned up. Arms aren't aching, but I can feel the burn. And there you go. 12 laps of Bathurst in the DTR. Done. Race winner was a rough, bare best lap of 2:06.5. We managed to do a 2:05.9 in the race, so pretty good AI there. Look how big it is compared to everything else. So cool. Oh, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. That was really fun to do. Really tiring as well. If you did enjoy, of course, make sure to hit that like button and hit subscribe to be notified of future videos. Take care, guys. Have an awesome day. I'll see you all next time.